What's up fellas, and in this video I'm going to be playing chapter 10 of Ninja Gaiden Sigma called Tairon Under Alert. So with that out of the way, let's begin with the playthrough. Alright, chapter 10, Tairon Under Alert. Before I begin with the mission, I'm going to go ahead and do an ambush that I forgot about when I was in the monastery, chapter 7. You know, in the ritual room where I picked up the Holy Grail? There is an ambush there. I forgot to do it. Once you complete it, it's the lives of the 1,000 gods. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the wooden sword. Now, it will cost more each time you upgrade the wooden sword. Yeah, look at that. I can't even afford it anymore. Also, I will stock up on the elixir of the spiritual life and the elixir of the devil way. I'm gonna use the lunar staff, the armlet of the sun, and the azure dragon helm, because these will kill the skeletons much faster, and it is that overpowered. You can kill these very quickly and get the ambush done very quickly if you use the accessories and the melee weapon I just told you. Good stuff. I've got Lives of the Thousand Gods. Before I put that on, I'm gonna put back on the Dragon Gauntlet and the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang. Then I'll put on the Lives of the Thousand Gods. And nice. A permanent health extension. I'll buy 1 elixir of the Devil Way and a few elixir of Spiritual Life, then that's it. Let's go ahead and proceed with the mission. Be careful of the helicopter that drops bombs, because if you're caught in one of the bombs, it will take a bit of your health away from you, so make sure to avoid it. The best way you can avoid them is by wall running to a surface, or, you know, making sure that you don't get hit by them by being in a space where the bomb doesn't drop. That's Scarab 1 out of 2. Now, believe it or oh nice, I got Life of the Gods. I'll pop it on right now. Yes, one more left. Now, believe it or not, the Scarab, the second one, is actually in this area. You just have to climb up these little platforms and you have to wall run. That's how you get the second Scarab. Now, to get up onto these rooftops, well, this rooftop, it's actually quite annoying. You just have to line up, then wall jump, and then land on the platform. Like, you can't easily fail, so you have to line it up, and then, you know, run up straight, and you have to turn the camera around in order to get the golden scarab, which I do show here right now. There is only 2 scarabs in this mission. That's 2 out of 2 found. But yeah, do keep in mind that, you know, if you're not very good with platforming, you are going to fail at least once or twice. You gotta keep this in mind. In this part of the mission, the final part, you do have a boss fight, and it's against a familiar boss, a boss you have fought before. In terms of this guy being a nuisance, it's not that bad. The only difference this time compared to fighting this boss on the bullet in chapter 3, or on top of the bullet in chapter 3, is the guy now uses its jetpack to charge at you, because in chapter 3 if that was to happen, the boss would just fall off, so what it would do would just use its force field to protect itself from melee attacks. So yeah, that is the only key difference here. And no, it doesn't have any henchmen around him. I'm sure it did have those bombs earlier, but that's it. All done. Good stuff. Right, that's chapter 10 cleared. Right, let's go ahead and save. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in Chapter 11 of Ninja Gaiden Sigma called The Military Supply Base. So yeah, see you then.